Hello and happy 4th of July, everybody, and welcome to another Chew and Chat. I'm Ron Rayfield, and Justine Dorn is here with me.
I am so excited for this food. I already had a little bit. This is going to be one of the hardest videos for us to make because I don't know how I'm going to talk. The food is so good. I just want to eat. I just want to chew it and eat it.
It is good. I tried a piece of it a while ago.
Very good.
So, could you mind passing me the water? I'm going to get something to drink. It's a little warm out here today.
As July is.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys like Ron's new mug?
Made it myself.
Yeah,
not the mug, but the
he made that.
The design.
He found a cheap old mug and he painted over it. There's a lot of flies. It's summertime.
It's clean.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, before we go any farther, I forgot to mention last time because the food was so good. If you want to see this meal made, please go over to the Early American channel.
Yes.
Over there, we cook it.
And here we eat it.
That's right. So, Justine, what do we have here today?
We have what my guess is at 4th of July food back 200 years ago in the early 19th century. I found references of eyewitness accounts from the time period saying how people celebrated the 4th of July, and you'll laugh, but it's exactly the same as it is today. So people got together with their friends and their family, sometimes with the whole town or the whole village. They would barbecue meat and they would drink alcohol. And they would shoot guns, and if you could afford it, they would have fired fireworks. Because they've had fireworks for, well, the Chinese have had them for
almost 1,000 years
over
now.
more than that. Like maybe BC times.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe we'll shoot off some guns later. Y'all like that, right?
Of course you do. Yeah, especially if you're American, I know you like it. So these are all seasonal foods. I am pretty sure this is close to what they probably would have eaten 200 years ago for the 4th of July. Except the alcohol, because we are clean. We don't drink alcohol,
this
really.
Is water.
That's water.
Well, you want me to serve you up?
Oh, yes.
What would you like, a leg or a pork steak?
Both.
Both.
This is wild turkey. Candy's husband, Dale, got this turkey, and he kindly gave it to us. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Cucumber?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna eat a lot of the cucumbers. It might sound strange, but from the receipt that I found, it was recommended to eat cucumbers with the pork chops if you could find them. Like if they were in season, it was recommended to eat it with cucumbers. Not with pickles, with cucumbers.
Well, I'm ready to dig in, so let's say grace and go from there.
Yes.
Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful meal that my beautiful future wife has made. Thank you for having us live in one of the greatest countries in the whole world. And thank you for all that is sacrificed over the last 250 years so that we can stay free. Thank you. Amen.
Thank you. Amen.
Alright, I'm digging in.
I only have a butter knife.
I don't even have a knife.
Oh, well that's a problem, ain't it?
I'll start with the turkey leg then.
I guess. Is that
good.
Really? That's good?
That's good.
Oh, and it was also recommended for the pork to be eaten with mustard. Mustard was very popular with meat back then. Fine by me.
We've also got the mushroom ketchup I'd like to try on this turkey leg.
You want it now?
Yeah, let me have some of that. Thank you.
It's gonna be hard to talk in this one.
Ooh. Thank you. Alright, now let me try this.
I'm about to devour this meal.
It's a little tough, but the taste is good.
It's wild turkey, so because of that, it's very, very lean. Wild turkey don't have a lot of fat on them.
Yeah.
A lot of muscle.
The ones you get from the store, they've been fattened up.
Right, they're a kind of their own breed, really. They're domesticated. This is stone ground mustard. Oh, this is good. You want mustard?
I'll try some. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I wish you guys were here with us. This is incredible. Sometimes the most simplest foods are so good.
Stealing your knife.
It wasn't good for much, to be honest. I mean, it's a butter knife.
I mean, it's pretty sharp, actually. It don't have a point on it, obviously, but it's got a blade on it.
I know.
That's good with mustard.
It is good with mustard, and I'm really surprised that the cucumber goes really well with it, just raw cucumber.
I love raw cucumbers. They cool you down, because they're full of water for one.
Right.
And the more colorful, the better they are for you. But it's just, it just almost cools me down on a hot summer day. I love the crunch. Very satisfying.
Oh man, that's good.
I could eat that whole thing of them.
Oh, I could eat all these without any difficulty whatsoever.
So as you guys seen on our the cooking portion to this meal, we cooked on our outdoor kitchen area. Worked pretty good.
It did. We made this without really any difficulty.
Yeah. We had to fight off some lawnmowers and wasps, and that's pretty much it. And flies.
Ron built it. Thanks, Ron.
Oh, it was nothing. Just went down to the creek and gathered some rocks. Brought them up here.
Yeah, it was nothing. The way he says that.
It only took like an hour to do that. Hey, so we have some news. We're going to be running Candy's shop in a few days. She's out of town and she has left us keys.
Yes, she's out of town because she has a new grandson. And her son don't live in the area.
It's a little girl, actually.
It's a granddaughter?
It's her granddaughter.
Oh, I thought it was a grandson.
She was too busy looking at merchandise instead of listening to the story.
Yeah, whenever I go to Candy's shop, that sounds about right. So her and her husband Dale are going to go travel to meet her new granddaughter.
Up in Vermont.
And we're going to man the shop.
Where we hear the weather is very nice right now. High of 70, 65-ish.
So if you guys want to come by and say hi, check out the store Saturday.
Yep.
What's the date on that?
That's July the 2nd.
July the 2nd, from 10 to 4 o'clock.
Yep.
At Sassafras Creek Originals.
You can find the address to the shop. Get away from my berries. You can find the address to the shop in the About sections and on our YouTube pages. Man, they're just as hungry as we are. Ow!
Get!
You go.
Better be gone.
Like these pork steaks. Oh, you need this knife back?
Honestly, it ain't that good for cutting into pork.
I had no trouble.
I might just go savage and because this is so good and just eat it like this.
We're very excited for 4th of July.
Yes, that's one of Ron's favorite holidays. Is that your favorite holiday?
It's like a 4-way tie. Good save! She saved it. Ta-da! It's a 4-way tie for me. 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those are my 4 favorite.
That's almost every holiday.
Well, you put the other ones in there too. They all involve eating. So I like to eat. And you think eating on I like trick-or-treating, but I love pumpkin pie, apple pie, zucchini bread. I love all the harvest season foods and comfort food like roast, like potatoes and carrots and stuff.
Sorry, too busy eating.
I'll talk to you guys. So, but anyways, we've got a really fun 4th of July day planned in St. Genevieve on Monday the 4th. We're going to have a little parade and a ceremony, and there's a few of you special fans that are coming and going to participate with us, and we're really looking forward to that, and it's just going to be really fun.
I'm going to carry the flag.
You get to be Betsy Ross for the day.
Which is my favorite thing to do. I love carrying the American flag at events.
I gotta try this. I've never had parched corn. Or charred corn, whatever you want to call it. That's really good.
There's more good food here?
I'm almost proud about it.
There's more good food to be had?
I love corn on the cob, but I've never had it like this, and this is really good.
This is so good. This is dangerous, this food. Because I could, if Ron wasn't here, I could honestly probably eat everything that's on the table.
Likewise.
The
race is on.
Okay, let's start.
Man.
We're still going. I think I'm gonna win.
That's not clean. Look at all that. Well, neither is this, I guess. Oh, you can't win them all, right? Somebody's having some fun somewhere.
Yeah!
Second place.
I did it! When the food's good, I can do that.
It's always good. You should always do that.
Sometimes when I make period food, it's so-so. But this is good. It's kind of hard to mess something so simple like this up. But I'd say... Sorry, the chickens are right next to my feet. I would say 90% of the time period food is good.
Okay, I need a better knife.
Oh,
Here we go. I'm gonna do it the Justine way. Just
oh yeah.
get her in there. Ah, good.
There you go, chickies.
Feeding them from the table. Yeah.
They say from farm to table. This is from table to farm.
What do I want? I don't want to know one of these. I wonder what the mustard tastes like on this.
Okay, try it. Stone ground mustard. This is the best mustard.
It's not bad.
We love mustard. Really?
Yeah. I mean, I like cucumbers, I like stone ground mustard, so put them both together. I like it.
Well, I like chicken and I like cereal, but I don't put chicken in my cereal.
You don't?
No. Just because you like two things don't mean they work together now.
Well, sometimes they do. You should try it. It's actually really good.
I'll try it. The best mustard we ever had was Amish made mustard.
We gotta put more now on there. Sure.
It's a little spicy mustard. What are you trying to do to me? That's a little spicy, Ron. Not that much.
Don't you like it spicy?
I do, but we already ate
She can't take the
almost all this mustard.
Go away, flies. So we have some lovely hand-carved birds here that are Patriotic by Vernon DePaul. You can purchase these and some other very beautiful items that he makes. He also makes buckets.
Yes.
Buckets and barrels. And these are for sale at Candy's store. But we borrowed them today because they're Patriotic.
I love them. They're so cute. They're 3 slightly different sizes. The pole is smaller or bigger. The birds are the same size, but
they're all hand carved. And that guy was at Pioneer Days. He was on the front porch of the cabin.
oh yeah. You know, I've never tried a wild turkey leg.
Put some mushroom ketchup on there.
Let me try a bite just plain.
Go ahead. It's a little dry and tough, but the taste is good.
It's not dry.
Mine was.
This is good.
That one must have got all of the butter on it. We're out of mustard.
That's a lot of mustard per bite. Oh my gosh.
I like it.
Show the camera how much mustard you just
They
put
can
on
see,
this
they're not blind.
piece. The turkey's good.
Yeah, it does taste good.
Pork's better though.
Yeah. It's got more fat in it. Was it tricky?
But this is the sort of food early Americans would have had. Just they would have barbecued whatever they had. That includes the possibilities of possum and raccoon, squirrel.
Red coat, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've set up a target here in a little bit.
Oh my gosh, Ron.
Do some shooting.
Okay, so let's talk about something.
Okay.
This is barbecue, right?
Right.
There are no surviving examples of recipes from the time period that spell out this is barbecue. But I know that they had barbecue back then. That was undisputed that they had it. There's just no documented recipes that have survived because barbecue back then was a dish that was for the poor and for slaves. So poor people that lived in villages. The wealthy, you would have never found them eating barbecue.
You got a little something. Other side. Top lip. A little bit of turkey char. There you go. You got it.
Thank you. So anyway, there's no recipes that have survived because they were this is a poor person's dish. A poor American dish. And that's why none have survived. But if you put some clues together, you can pretty much figure out what barbecue was like back then. So this, for example, this receipt says to eat it with cucumbers. Cucumbers are only in season during the summer months.
Right.
Barbecue time. You know, it's just like the little hints like that, you can figure out roughly what barbecue was like back then. It might not spell it out, barbecue receipt, but it'll say roasted pork, eat with cucumbers, which are seasonal during this time of summer. That's probably a recipe that could have been cooked inside or outside.
Right.
So I'm confident in saying that this is early 19th century barbecue.
I would agree with that.
Or it could have at least been. You know, normally I don't like eating with my hands, but when food is this good...
At barbecue, you always eat with your hands on barbecue.
Yeah. I'll make an exception for this.
It's so good. We hope you guys like the cabin. We did our best to decorate it.
Right. Even Alfred's dressed up for you.
Yep. You got his little tricorn, his little tankard.
And his little gun, which is a carrot.
A carrot stick.
There you go. Stand guard, Alfred.
Cute. These are good. These are fresh blueberries and raspberries. Get on my fork.
Ron and I went to look at a piece of land a few days ago.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get it. It had a whole bunch of sinkholes on it.
Yeah.
I mean, half a dozen sinkholes.
Yeah, we're not exaggerating.
We're not exaggerating, because we're still looking for land.
Yep.
But there were a ton of wild raspberries growing on the property. That was the only selling point, really.
It was pretty.
It was pretty. But you couldn't put a house on it.
No.
Before then, it had been used for pigs, I was told.
Not meant to be.
Yep, so we're still looking.
Hey, did you know my mom's birthday is on 4th of July?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And my aunt. My mom and my aunt are
Twins.
identical twins.
Mm-hmm.
Random fun fact. Didn't know if you knew that. So we gotta give her a gift.
It's literally in your blood to like the 4th of July.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Mm.
They like shooting off a lot of fireworks and barbecuing and having all the family over. By the way, what's your favorite fireworks? Comment below. What is your favorite firework?
The one where you shoot it at your friend's eyes. Like the ones where you shoot them? What are those called?
Bottle rockets?
Bottle rockets? No.
They're the. What do they look like?
Well,
Are they on a stick?
yeah, they're on a stick.
Yeah, that's a bottle rocket.
Oh, a bottle rocket?
That's a bottle rocket.
Okay.
Now there's the other ones you hold and it shoots out a fireball. That's a Roman candle.
No, not that.
Okay. Do these fly through the air
Yeah, they fly through the air.
and then pop?
Yes.
That's a bottle rocket.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
I know my fireworks. I've concocted many of concoctions when I was young with duct tape and fireworks.
Yes.
Tried to make rockets. And I was a wild child.
I'm kidding about shooting your friend's eyes, by the way.
Oh, I hope so.
It's just your parents always freak out and say, no, don't do that because he'll shoot your eye out.
My favorite one is probably the rocket. You go there and they got these little rockets with the wick sticking out at the bottom. I liked rockets, thought they were cool.
And then they go.
Well, the cool ones, they have a little parachute. And then the little parachute guy comes
What?
down. Yeah. Those were cool.
That's cute.
But my dad was in the military, and when we were younger, he still had some people that he knew, and he would get like the military grade signaling smoke bombs. That's what you want to call it.
Wow.
We actually had the fire department come one time because there was so much smoke.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a good time though.
And we had some other kind of signaling thing. It was like a pipe, and you. It was some kind of military grade thing for signaling, and it went way up, like a big flare. It was really cool. It lit the whole valley. We live in the valley here, and the whole valley just lit up. It was pretty neat. That was back in the 90s.
That is amazing.
I won't say who my dad is or who gave it to him, so.
Americans just like, we love holidays and we love explosions.
Let things go boom. Snakes and sparklers.
Yes.
They don't cut it. You gotta have them Roman candles. Now I kind of want to shoot something. I'm getting antsy. I'm ready. Like when you get that target set up.
Hold on, let me finish my pork steak.
Well, keep chewing.
And then you can go shoot something.
Okay.
Hey, tell them what we're gonna do next week.
Next week. Oh, we're gonna go to Chicago. So that'll be fun.
Why?
We're going to meet Justine's, or I'm going to meet Justine's
Yeah.
other side of the family, her mom's side up there.
Yes, we have officially been dating long enough now where Ron can meet my grandparents and my in-laws.
Yeah.
It's gotten to that.
Yep.
And then they have to give their approval, which they will. They already like them.
Oh, Ron likes America? Okay, well, we got it.
Yeah.
Approved.
Some of them don't speak English too well, but we'll make do.
Use hand signals.
That's right. And I surprised Ron because I bought him tickets to medieval times.
Oh, yeah.
There's the show, it's like dine-in theater where you sit around a pit and you eat medieval stereotypical food, like half of a chicken or a giant turkey leg or whatever stereotypical medieval food there is. And they have vegetarian options though if you want a bowl of beans.
Yeah.
And you eat this while in the center of the pit they do jousting with actual horses. They do jousting, they do mock sword fights.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, they have a princess that comes out and knights and all that stuff.
Hmm.
I've always wanted to go to medieval times.
So you've never been before either?
No, I've never been before.
Oh, well, this is going to be even more awesome. Now.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go. Now I have someone who's equally strange as me, and we can go together.
By the way, thank you all for watching the latest drama video last week on Early American. It had been a while since we put one of them out, and it was really fun to film.
Yes.
Lots of people in that one, and my favorite part was being upstairs of Lafayette's house in the attic. That was really cool looking.
That was pretty cool. I've had people ask me what's going to happen next. I don't even know what's going to happen next.
We
it's
don't
our
know.
lives. I don't know.
Wait and find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out. The skull is in our cabin right now, by the way.
Let me get it. Maybe he wants to join the party.
Sure. Meanwhile, leave me alone with this fork here. So good.
Alright. Mr. Creepy's here.
Mr. Creepy has arrived.
This filthy old thing. This thing's probably, I don't know, 300 years old by now?
There's Mr. Creepy.
Yep. Where water falls. That can mean anything. It could be a roof even. Water falls on a roof.
You're right, water could drip off of a roof. If that's the case, we'll never find it. There's a lot of roofs.
Could mean a throat. Where water falls.
That kind of water. Blood's thicker than water.
Runs down your throat when you're drinking it.
Oh. Wow, that's really clever. I didn't even think of that.
What do you all think? It's so simple of a riddle, it could be anything.
Right.
Could be a waterfall.
Could just be a waterfall.
Could be a cloud. I don't know how that's possible, but I mean...
If it's up on a cloud, good luck. I don't know. We're going to have to build a really high ladder. Or just throw a rope in the sky and lasso a cloud and pull it down.
It's Ben Franklin when you need him. Get his magical kite.
Right. Hot air balloon.
Yeah, there we go.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, so we're still working on that one. Where water falls. Not really sure about that.
And I don't have the ruby on me right now. It's in a small little box in my bedroom on our dressing table. People were saying, "Oh, Justine, you probably shouldn't be walking around with a ruby, a literal ruby tucked in your dress."
It's a good way to get
And
mugged.
they're right. So I hid it. Only you know, so don't tell anybody, please.
I won't tell anybody. Or were you talking to them?
I was talking to our friends, but you too.
Okay. Well, I don't know where it's at. How come you didn't tell me?
I didn't think to.
She don't trust me.
No.
Alfred probably knows. Where's that Alfred? Yeah. Oh.
Hey,
All right.
stop that. Stop your talking.
Thanks, pal.
Can't trust anyone around here. This neck.
Are you almost done yet? I'm ready to go shooting.
I'm enjoying this.
It's the 4th of July. I want to shoot something.
I want to shoot something.
It's tradition. Also, thank you for watching. There's like 3 thank yous for this. Also, thank you for watching the Skunk Cat video.
Oh yeah.
That went out last week.
Hey, how about another thank you? Candy's new channel.
Yeah, thank you for watching Candy's channel.
Candy's
You
got
get
new
a thank
channel.
you, and you get a thank you, and you get a thank you.
Everybody does.
Thank you for watching Candy's new channel, Cabin Crafts. On there, we are using some modern techniques to do traditional crafts, and it's really, really neat. Even the men would enjoy some of it. Maybe not the sewing, but we're going to do some wood stuff here soon. And you guys will see me on there. Right now, the first 2 have Justine and Candy on there. So the first video was a floor cloth that Justine and Candy painted. We will bring it here to the cabin next week and let you guys see it. And then we may offer some copies of that because we did 3 of them.
Yeah, Candy's shop will sell it. I mean, Candy, she sells those.
Yeah.
Everything that we're going to make in the video, Candy sells. So if you want it, just ask Candy and she'll make it for you and ship it to you. If you'd rather not make it yourself.
Right. but we give you the steps and the list of tools that you'll need to do it yourself.
Mhm.
And it's all done on a budget. It's not
Right.
it's stuff anybody can do and can afford.
Right.
Can I go get my gun now, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a lady of my word.
I'm back.
Hi, Ron.
Oh, I'm surprised there's any food left on the table.
I'm starting to get a little full.
So I've decided to bring out the pistol. This pistol here is a .44 caliber flintlock smoothbore pistol. I built this
Cool.
pistol for one of our members of the militia, and he was wanting to sell it. He's kind of downsizing a little bit, and I had told him if he was ever going to sell it to me, and so I bought it from him.
Well, can you explain that? You built it, yet you bought it?
Yeah. All right. So I built it for him out of a bag of rusty parts, and that was about 5 years ago. And about 6 months ago, I purchased it back from him.
Okay, so you bought it back from him.
Yeah. But I built the stock and everything. It had no stock. Like I said, these were just a bunch of rusty parts. Even the barrel was all rusty, and it was in a bag. And he's like, "Here, do something with it," and so I did.
Can you tell why I love this man? He can even do that?
Now it's
Jeez.
not perfect. It's nice, yes. This is a black walnut stock, but realistically, back then, especially military arms, this is a light dragoon pistol copy. The military arms were very crude. They weren't as fancy as they come off today, because we like nice things. If we're going to pay the money for it, we want it to be nice. Now, there were nice pistols back then, but militarily speaking, they were very crude.
This one has engravings in it.
Where?
Well, I mean this design.
Oh yeah,
right there.
on the lock, yeah. I'm not sure what lock this is. There was no markings, maker markings on it, for those of you who are curious. But
we're gonna shoot it.
yeah, we're gonna set up targets, and we're gonna shoot. We're gonna blast off.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. 1 point if you hit the corporal or the private. 2 points if you hit the general.
Let's do it.
Think you can hit it? You want to go first?
You go first.
All right. Well, I'll go for the general. All right, I'm going for the general. Got him. Alright everybody, so thank you very much for watching, and we hope you have a very safe and patriotic and happy 4th of July.
Yes.
And
all of our friends outside the United States, we love you too. Thank you so much for watching and learning about our crazy culture. You guys take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
bye-bye. Thank you.